Now let us solve one by one each. Initial before going to that, so these two and first two integrals are becomes mute and also dx dy are becomes mute. Now it's time to written as 0 to 1 and y to 1 integral y to 1 and for explanation for easy understanding don't forget to place a bracket between these 0 to 1 minus x into dz. So in dx dy these are also mute for some time. Now it's time to written as integral 0 to 1 minus x between the limits 0 to 1 minus x into dz. So here we don't have x term here, z term here. Now it will be constant, x will be constant. Now 0 to 1, 0 to y to 1 and x will be constant and it written as outside the bracket integral 0 to 1 minus x into 1 dz and these are also dx into dy. Now we already know well known about the integral of 1 dz equal to, for understanding clearly we are going to write formula integral 1 dz equal to z. So this is the formula for integral constant into ds becomes with respect to the z we have gone as z. Now substitute in this equation in 2. Now x becomes constant, x into what is the formula we get z between the limits 0 to 1 minus x into dx into dy. So these two are 0 1 and we have 0 to 1. Now this, so it's time to substitute the upper limit value and lower limit value. We already well known about substituting these two limits. So let it be written as 0 to 1 and y to 1 x into what is upper limit value 1 minus x. So lower limit value 1 minus 0. So nothing to be written as dx into dy. So these two are the constant for a while. After solving by these x into 1 minus x, after that we get some value in the equation of x square values. After that we are go with dx. Now it's time to written as 0 to 1 y to 1 integral y to 1. Now it's time to multiplication with x into 1 minus x. What we get? X minus x square dx and dy. So this is the value we get after solving with respect to this dz. Now it's time to go with the dx. So what we observe here, initially we go with the dz and also we get some values. What is the value here? X minus x square into dx into dy. Now it's time to go with another value. What is that? Integral 0 to 1. For understanding, don't forget to place a bracket between these y into 1 x minus x square into dx whole dy. That means what we are doing here gradually decreasing the problem. That means gradually decreasing the values. Initially we are going to take as dz. After that we are going with dx. Now integral 0 to 1. What we get with respect to s? So x minus. So for understanding easily, integral y into 1 x dx minus integral y to 1 x square dx whole dy. Here dy will be mute. Now it's time to found the formula is so we already well known about the integration formulas. What we get here? Integral x dx equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this is the formula for integral x into dx equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Now in the place of n we have 1 here. Now integral 0 to 1. What we get? X dx. In the place of x dx we can replace x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 minus what we hear integral x square dx. What is the formula? In the place of n we have 2 here, so we also written as x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 d. So dx is eliminated, dy. So after solving with respect to the dx, x into dx, we get the value in the form of x. So integral 0 to 1, what is the value we get? So don't forget to mention limits, y into 1. So limits are the most important in this triple integrals. So now it's time to go with x to the power of x square by 2 minus x cube by 3. Between the limits y into 1 dy. Now it's time to substitute. That means it's time to substitute the limits. What are the limits? What we get? Upper limit we have 1 and lower limit we have 1. Now what is the formula? Upper limit minus lower limit. So integral 0 to 1. What is the upper limit here? 1. 1 whole square by 2 minus 1 cube by 3. Okay, upper limit completed. Now it's time to substitute lower limit minus. We already well known about substitute limits. Upper limit, what we get? Upper limit, in the place of upper limit we have 1 here, and this time to substitute lower limit. What is the lower limit we have in the value? Y. Now we can replace x as y. Now what we get? Y square by 2 minus y cube by 3 whole. What is it here? Dy. So dy will be constant, that way and it will be written as outside of the bracket. Now let us solve. In this place what we get? 1 by 2. So let it be written as another paper. So this is the value we get in previous paper. Now it's time to expand. That means it's time to simplify this value. What we get? Integral 0 to 1. 1 square means 1 by 2. 1 cube means 1 by 3 minus. So minus is we are going to multiply with minus. What we get? Minus y square by 2. Minus minus becomes plus y cube by 3 whole dy. So okay, whole dy. So this is what we get, whole dy. Now 0 to, what is the, first of all we are going to solve this one. What we get? 2 3s are 6. LCM becomes 6. How many times cancel with the 2 3s are? 2 3s are 6. 2 3 2s are 6. 3 minus 2 minus y square by 2 plus y cube by 3 remains constant. Limits dy. What are the limits here? Integral 0 to 1 by 6 minus y square by 2 plus y cube by 3 whole dy. Now the solution will become the last one. What do we get? Dy. We are going to separate each one with respect to the dy. What we get? 0 to 1 by 6 Okay, that means 1 by 6 as a constant written as outside of the equation 1 dy and minus 1 by 2 written as outside of the equation. What we after of the value we get 0 to 1 with respect to the y square. So 1 by 3 mean y cube by 3 means 1 by 3 is written as outside. What we get y cube dy. So after simplifying this we are getting 1 by 6 integral 0 to 1 dy minus 1 by 2 into integral 0 to 1 y square dy here. So dy and plus y cube by 3 becomes 1 by 3 into y cube into dy with respect to the dy. Now we are familiar in integration formulas. What are the formulas here? Integral 1 dy equal to, what is the formula for y? Okay, and also what we get here, integral y into dy equal to y power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So these are the two important formulas in triple integrals. So these are the important formulas in triple integral. Now it's time to, in the place of n, what we have here 2. Now we can replace n with 2. After we get so now it's time to solve this equation. 1 by 6, what we get? y between the limit 0 to 1 minus constant term will be written as constant. What we get here? Y square means in the place of integral y dy equal to y to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. In the place of n we also replace with 2. Now what is the formula we get? Y to the power of 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 between the limits 0 to 1 plus 1 by 3. And what is the y cube? What is the value of y cube? Integral y cube into dy. What is the general formula of y into dy? Equal to y to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. In the place of n we are going to replace with 3. What we get? Y to the power of 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1. Between the limits, don't forget to mention limits. These are the boundaries 0 to 1. Now after solving, these are the values, main values here come. Now it's time to substitute lower boundaries and upper boundaries. So what is the lower boundary here? Equal to 1 by 6. What is the lower boundary? 1 minus 1 by 2. What is the lower boundary here? What is the upper boundary here? 1. That means 1 to the power of 3 plus 1 means 1 becomes as is 1. 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1 means 3. Okay. No need to, for this problem, no need to substitute lower boundary because 0 into anything 0. So that's why no need to substitute up lower boundary. Now what we get? 1 by 3. And also what is the upper boundary here? 1 power 4 by 4. So after substituting upper boundaries and lower boundaries, the total value becomes this. Now simplify one more time. 1 by 6 into 1 becomes 1 by 6 minus 2 3s are 6. That means 1 by 6 plus 3 4s are 12. 1 by 12. So plus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 6 but cancel. What is the value come last time? This is the final value, becomes 1 by 12. So integral 0 to 1 and also integral y to 1, integral 0 to 1 by x into dx dz dy. What is the final value we get? 1 by 2. For your side we are going to, this is the total explanation. So this is the total explanation regarding to triple integrals. So if you like this video, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. For more videos, follow on Instagram. which is link given below in the description. And thanks for watching.